My name is Diana Fahrenbruck and I'm from Star, Idaho, and we've been in the Star area since 1981, and we knew that we wanted to get a Renegade, so that's what brought us here.
And David Fahrenbruck. We're from Montana originally, but we've been in Idaho since 1981. Long time, time goes quickly. This is our third RV and hopefully our last RV, because this is the best RV we have ever seen or owned so far. It's performed beautifully. First one was actually a Lance camper, Lance slide-in camper. It was on a Ford one-ton single. It was a slide out, and it was great. And at that time, we were younger, we had a boat, and it worked for that lifestyle. It was ideal for that lifestyle. But we've aged, we no longer have the boat. And then we moved to a Class C built on a Sprinter chassis. And we thought that was going to be the perfect unit for us until about night 116. And the mattress, it hurt my back looking at it. And we realized it was missing some things, like the extra half bath, space, washer dryer, you know, all those things that just make my life more comfortable. So that's why we moved up to a Renegade. We love Idaho. We have no intentions of leaving Idaho, but we love spending winters down south.
Yes.
And that's what this is for, winters down south. Our reason for purchasing from IWS was, one, they were the local Renegade dealer, and we wanted to buy local. Truthfully, we shopped nationwide. We couldn't find anything that came remotely close to what IWS offers. Service, aftermarket service, the additional items that are included with the purchase. I've never seen this done in the industry ever. So IWS it was like a no-brainer for us. We had no choice.
Plus their reputation. I follow the Renegade owners log on Facebook, and boy, it's very positive, everything about it.
When you're spending this kind of money, service is
almost number one.
Yeah, it really is, and their reputation was just awesome. There was no reason to buy anywhere else.
I wanted a bath and a half, and then I also wanted the washer and dryer, which we didn't have in our old one, but it was smaller unit, and we wanted the quality, the build from Renegade, and that's what we were seeing everywhere, was how fantastic the build is and the fewer problems that they have than other ones. So we went that way.
The thing I really wanted was a Super C. The Super C was absolutely mandatory for me.
Safety.
I did not want to drive a Class A, just from a safety standpoint. The Super C, if people get it, they get it. If they don't get why people want Super Cs, there's no explaining it. But it was the only choice for me. Actually, our business relationship with IWS started a year ago. We contacted a salesman September of 2021. We ordered the unit in October 2021. He said that Renegade would be able to deliver it in September of 2022. So basically we waited a year, but what's phenomenal is we got it in September 2022, and Renegade and IWS to be able to quote a year out like that and to be correct on the time frame, wow.
And we had a price that we were given in October that was still good.
Of last year.
Yeah, that was still good when we got it. And it came complete. There was no parts that we were missing, nothing that was in the supply chain that they couldn't get. So it was complete, and we liked that.
What led us to IWS was Renegade. We had narrowed down the fact that there's only 3 manufacturers that I have actually 4 manufacturers that I have a real strong attraction to in the industry. And Renegade was one of those. And Renegade was the one that had a Class C floor plan, Super C floor plan that worked for us. Mm-hmm. So it was Renegade that led us to IWS, because once I contacted Renegade just through their website, found out IWS was the local dealer, then it was a no-brainer. Got to go to IWS.
Plus, we had heard the name before, IWS being local, So we knew about them here, tow trucks mostly, but
Yeah.
we had heard about them.
When it comes to service, the whole reason we're buying local is because of IWS. When it comes to the warranty issue, the extra features that they offered, who gives 5 years of CoachNet on a purchase? I mean, I've never heard that anywhere. And it's just, they do things over and above. As far as the service, having that iPad given to you with all the service information and all the walkthrough specifics, because you're going to remember most of the walkthrough, but in 3 days, you're only going to remember 20% of it. And having that iPad given to you with all that information on there, I've never seen any dealership anywhere ever do anything like that.
I would recommend them to anybody that's starting out or somebody that's very experienced in RVing, because either way, they're going to have a great experience and they're going to get knowledgeable people.
They're going to have the most unique dealer consumer experience that's out there. It's just not something that you see at dealerships. And to start out at the top with the best service, they're going to be impressed.
Yeah.
Once I found out that Renegade had IWS as the dealer for this area, I just went to the website, started out there. That's when we discovered the YouTube videos that Chuck put out. We sat and we OD'd on YouTube videos for quite a while, and we watched a whole bunch of those. That actually led us to YouTube itself, because I'd never watched YouTube before. There was never anything that drew me to that.
Changed our lives.
It changed our lives. We watch YouTube every single day now, and it's not for Super Cs or for IWS. It just got us hooked on all the information that's available. So it was the website at IWS and Chuck's videos.
He was so professional but friendly in him, and it was like, okay, I want to deal with this guy. I know that this is much better than what's out there.
And the information he passed on was just great. It was invaluable information.
Well, I have to tell you a funny story. So we were there last night and most of yesterday, and every time we turned around, we go, oh, this is my favorite thing. This is my favorite thing. And then I'd go, and then David would go, no, this is my favorite thing. And then we'd change it again. So we had like 10 favorite things about the RV that we just, and they were little things, but just really made an impact.
The things that blew me away was, we ordered this October of last year. We got it yesterday. So a model change happened. So we ordered off of 2022 specs, and we got a 2023 unit. And every change that was done by Renegade going into the 2023 model year was phenomenal. Every single change. I mean, they changed the interior, we loved it. They changed the exterior color.
And we went,
we loved it.
Okay.
It was better. They changed the water heater to the Truma. We loved it.
The front.
Yeah, every model change that they made going into 2023 was just a drastic improvement, and it made the unit so much better. The overshot, changing it over to a Verona style. I mean, that was the one thing we didn't like about the ones, and all of a sudden we have it.
Yeah.
So, no, every single change that was made was perfect. Actually, we modified our plan. Our first one was going to be over to Vancouver, Washington to get some aftermarket things done, but we didn't know the depth of what they offered here. We're going to do them here, because why drive over? We're going to go to the Roadmaster factory for the hitch. Well, they can do Roadmaster here.
So
drive 50 miles, drive 400 miles. We're coming here.